Ooh, I have a thing. In-game menu. Highlight all. Pay adventure points to highlight all current hotspots. What have we got? Ooh, we have things to read. Return of the Raven. This is the private notebook of Constable Anton Jakob Zellner. Should you find this book, please send it directly to Zurich Police Headquarters. 23rd of September 1963, so we're in the 60s, right. A rather valuable ruby was stolen from the British Museum in London, one of the two legendary Eyes of the Sphinx. The press is in a tizzy, as one might expect. That doesn't hit me as Swiss. Hold on. Very British, I think. They blame the new Raven for besmirching the reputation of the old Raven, Raven-Père, as the latter never harmed a soul during his exploits. 24th of September 1963. I did it! I stood up and told the captain right to his face that I want this assignment. He was too shocked to say no. Inspector Nicolas Legrand, here with us in Switzerland. An opportunity I simply cannot pass up. But just what does he want here? London Post, the 11th of September 1963. Legrand hunts Raven's heir. According to information obtained by this newspaper, Nicolas Legrand, 33, a French citizen and Interpol special investigator, has taken over the case of the Raven's heir. Legrand is renowned among colleagues in police forces across Europe as an incisive investigator and a relentless bloodhound. He first demonstrated his talents 5 years ago when the young policeman surprised the world by catching the Raven, the most wanted criminal in all of Europe. A shootout erupted while he attempted to apprehend the wily thief, resulting in the death of the burglar. The Raven, it must be said, was greatly esteemed by the public for his clever, daring robberies. A copycat criminal has plagued us for several months now, though the imitator leaves raven feathers at the scene of his crimes. His thefts exhibit none of the original Raven's refinement and gamesmanship. The last 3 robberies have resulted in a total of 5 casualties, one of them severely injured, though, by the grace of God, no deaths. Scotland Yard, Interpol, and Inspector Legrand could not be reached for comment. Zurich Zeitung, 11th of the 6th. Monday the 11th of 6th, that's... So, it's June, 11th of June. Legrand jagt den Raben des Raben. Legrand jagt den Erben des Raben. Nach Informationen unserer Zeitung hat Nicolas Legrand. Yeah. People who actually know German can probably read that. Legrand looks different in person, older, more worn. He's still a successful detective, but there are rumours that his methods in recent years have become, shall we say, reckless. Legrand's trap. Legrand seems to be laying a trap for this new Raven. I should try to find out more about his plans. The violinist. There's a man with a violin case sitting in the saloon car. He claims to be a soloist. Seems rather worse for the wear. His hand shakes. He's rather suspicious. Like, his reaction to, have you seen anything unusual? Anything suspicious or unusual? He's like, what? Are you accusing me of something? He's like, you've done something unusual or suspicious. On his way to Venice, he says. Then on to Cairo by ship to give a concert at the Egyptian Museum. Who is the Raven? Look for clues and unveil the identity of the Raven. We shall try. Onwards. Can I go through this way?
Very kind of you. Thanks.
Oh dear.
Oh, pardon me. No problem. The uniform is waterproof. Mr. Lucien. Professor Edgar Lucien.
Oh, a professor. Are you a scientist? Do you teach at the Sorbonne?
No, I work at the British Museum in London.
Oh, the burglary.
You don't say.
Burglary in the museum. Let's make a bit of talk about it.
So, you were, shall we say, an eyewitness to the burglary 2 days ago?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, no?
There was a lot of commotion, but I didn't really pay much attention to it.
There was a break-in in your museum, and it didn't concern you?
Well, let's just say that nothing that's happened in the last 2,000 years concerns me.
Okay. Where are you going?
May I ask where you are going?
Of course. To Venice.
As are we all.
Going to meet some colleagues there.
Oh, Venice. A beautiful city, or so I'm told.
Indeed. but I really have to take my leave now.
Inspector Legrand.
Just a moment, please. The famous Inspector Legrand is on this train. I imagine you know him.
No, should I?
You don't know him? And you also don't know what he's doing here?
No. Well, why should I?
Just a thought. You're a representative of the British Museum. There's a guarded safe on the train.
I'm sorry. I don't know what you're trying to imply. And now, please excuse me.
Have you seen anything suspicious?
Just one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual on the train?
Here? On the train? No. I can't say that I have. Although I did spend most of the time in my compartment.
Alright, thank you.
I don't want to take up any more of your valuable time.
Having wasted so much of it already.
You understand, don't you, that what concerns me is the present, and especially the robbery at the museum.
Yeah, of course, of course. It's just... I'm in rather a hurry.
You'll get in touch if you notice anything unusual, won't you, Professor?
Hurry to get into his
Of course,
compartment.
Constable. What's this?
What's the matter, sir?
The door. I can't open it.
Ah, we'll sort it out somehow. The compartment is locked.
But I didn't lock it. I don't even have a key. I asked the steward. He was going to bring me one, but he never came back.
Someone locked it.
Find the steward. He needs to bring me the key immediately.
Calm down, Professor. I'll see what I can do.
You don't understand. I have to get back in my compartment.
All right, just wait here.
He seems to be amazingly on edge, just for not being able to get into his compartment. What does Zellner think? I made the acquaintance of Professor Lucien from London's British Museum. He claims that the robbery at the museum hardly affected him. I don't believe him. He seems rather nervous. He does. The door to Professor Lucien's compartment is locked from the outside or from the inside. And who locked it in the first place? Secrets. Ah, the door to Professor Lucien's compartment is locked from the inside, it seems. I have to find a way to open the lock. See, this is the notes. Anything new, or is it just... Oh, okay, so yeah, so it's just going to be new things at this point. Okay. Need to find a way of opening. Oh, maybe these guys... No. There's a door here. Maybe there's people in here.
The little label on the door reads Baroness von Trebitz. Blue blood on the Orient Express.
Yes, the last people who had blue blood on the Orient Express in one of my let's plays, he ended up stabbing someone, and she went into a catatonic state. So yeah, and then I think they both blew up at the end. Right.
Yes, what is it?
Whoever that is, James, ask them whether they found my purse and then closed the door. The noise on this train is driving me crazy.
Lost purse?
You're missing a purse. Was it stolen?
At the very least, I cannot find it, sir.
It was stolen.
When did you...
Sorry.
When was the last time the Baroness saw her purse?
What?
In Zurich, on the platform, sir.
I just asked where you last saw your purse.
In Zurich on the platform. James, tell him that I still had it when I got out to stretch my legs.
The Baroness says...
Maybe you lost it there.
What?
The Baroness never loses anything, sir.
I never lose anything.
Very well then. I shall be on the lookout for your purse.
What can you tell me about other passengers, like Professor Lucien?
If I might ask you a few questions about your fellow passengers.
I thought he was looking for my purse. James, tell him to look for my purse.
The Baroness wishes that you search for her purse.
But couldn't we perhaps... All right. First, the purse.
Okay.
I will have a look around.
Thank you, sir.
We'll have a look through here. Maybe we can find the purse or the steward, porter, whatever, to unlock Professor Lucien's door.
I don't believe it.
It's a person.
I never thought I'd ever meet you.
Pardon me, but we'd prefer...
It's all right, Miss Miller. I'd like to speak to the inspector.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, just a constable, Lady Westmacott. I'm reading The Vicarage in the Mirror right now, for the 5th time at least.
That's nice, Constable...
Zellner. Anton Jakob Zellner.
This is my companion, Miss Miller.
A pleasure.
What are you doing here?
May I ask what you're doing here? Are you on holiday?
Holiday? Yes, so to speak. The first and last holiday of my life.
Madam?
I've been writing since I was a little girl. It became my job, and now I've stopped. So, this must be a holiday.
You quit writing? Impossible. I have all of your books. Your Detective Partout is my favorite character.
Then I have bad news for you. I killed the old wretch off years ago.
I don't understand.
I'd rather not discuss my work, Constable.
Oh, well, fine.
And, are you traveling to Venice?
Are you traveling to Istanbul, Lady Westmacott?
No, we are on our way to Venice. From there, we will take a ship to Cairo. As you may know, I have a penchant for archaeology. I fund a few excavations in Egypt. I traveled to Egypt by ship as a young woman. And now I'm doing it again as an old woman.
Was there death on the Nile? Sorry. She's Agatha Christie. I'm fairly sure. I wonder if there's going to be a murder on the Orient Express. Fellow passengers.
As a writer, you must be very observant. Am I right? I mean, you have to study the behavior of people around you to create the characters in your novels, don't you?
I solved the mystery of human nature a long time ago, Mr. Zellner. Since then, most people just bore me.
Really? I had the impression you were eyeing me suspiciously as I came in.
What do you want to know, Constable?
The violinist.
Did you notice the blonde man with the violin case?
I certainly did. He introduced himself and tried to make a good impression. People like him are drawn to wealth and fame, like moths to a flame.
But his charms failed on you.
I know him by name. David Kreutzer. He was a drain on my friend's purse.
Do you think he has a money problem?
People like him always have a money problem. No matter how much you give them, they always spend twice as much and complain that they have far too little.
Okay. So he was being suspicious, and if he's got a money problem, maybe he's nabbed the purse. We'll ask about the archaeologist.
Did you notice the man who just walked into the next carriage with a cup of tea?
I did. He seemed nervous. He was waiting at the bar for the steward, and since the steward never appeared, he elected to help himself. He took 2 biscuits.
The travesty.
He seems pretty young, but he's already a professor at the British Museum.
Interesting. I'll have to talk to him later. Just out of courtesy, of course.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, and we've asked, there's no one else to ask about, is there? So, missing purse.
There's something else. A passenger's purse has gone missing. I suppose you haven't seen it.
I'm sorry, Constable Zellner. As you know, I only deal with murder, not burglary.
Have you asked my boy yet? Maddie is good at finding things.
I'll go and do that now.
Thank you.
As much as I'd like to keep talking, duty calls.
You were right.
Madam?
I did observe you as you came in. You seemed so eager.
It's been a long time since I've had a chance to prove myself, madam.
And this is it. Your chance.
I do hope so.
Then grab it. Even small people can make big changes, as my friend Ronald likes to say.
I shall do my best.
Can I talk to Mrs. Miller? Miss Miller, sorry.
Mrs. Miller made a good impression. She wanted to protect Lady Westmacott from me, a pushy admirer. Very diligent. But she does seem a little nervous and tense. I imagine she has her work cut out for her with Matt. And a difficult bus, from what they say.
wonder if I can talk to her.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes?
Let's ask about Matt.
The little boy, Matt, he's your son?
Oh, yes. Has he done something?
No, no. I've already met him. Clever little fellow.
We always call him Professor because he's so precocious. If only someone could just drive the mischief out of him.
Have you noticed anything?
Did you notice anything unusual on the train?
Oh, I'm afraid not. I was totally focused on my work.
She's always got an awful lot to do, my Mary.
You have to tell me if that's not all right with you.
Good Lord, child. Knit as much as you want.
So, nothing out of the ordinary.
No, Constable.
Goodbye, Mrs. Miller.
Goodbye, Constable.
She's probably one of those people who's just naturally anxious. Very desperate to please in that regard. Like just that little comment about yes, you want to tell me if I'm not doing the right thing or if I'm not doing enough or whatever. Right. Lady Clarissa Westmacott.
An extraordinary woman. Talented, intellectual, extremely rich, and the most successful writer of all time. Yet, they say she can be difficult on occasion, and that she's rather unhappy.
Right.
Pills. For my heart.
Oh dear.
I'm supposed to take one if I have trouble. My daughter insisted that I take them with me. She was strongly against this little adventure, but I wasn't about to change my mind.
Right. And the wallet?
I bought it last week at a flea market. I like it because it tells a story. I suppose the previous owner bought himself a newer one. This one still works just fine, though.
Right. Onwards. Next car. Let's go and talk to Matt and possibly the violinist. Right, how do I... No. Do I just... No. No. Right, how do I... No, 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 no. No, no.
Perhaps a thoughtful conductor noticed that Professor Lucien wasn't in his compartment and locked it.
Doing other things. Selna. Selna? Oh, yeah. Right, if I put you back up there and tell you to come back. Will you now move through? There we go. That was around here somewhere, wasn't he? No. Okay. Let's talk to the violinist again.
If I may trouble you once more,